Welcome back, bro. Welcome back.
I'm back, indeed, man. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully, everything is good with you. You know.
Yeah. Everything good. Everything good.
All right, all right.
Just trying to survive in the wilderness of North America.
That sounds like something a wise man would say.
Yeah. So
Thanks.
doing the follow up to the follow up of the No Diddy.
Okay.
As you know, the headlines, he apologized, which I ain't gonna say I ain't surprised, but I'm kind of surprised after everything and how everything came out. All his shit.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, now it's all about: is it sincere or a PR stunt?
You already know it ain't sincere. We seen the video. We seen everything. His joint is it's the most unsincere video I've ever seen. I thought it was fake. I thought it was maybe some old stuff that was fake, but
Yeah. I mean, AI is getting real like that, but
yeah. That's why I
yeah.
didn't think that it was real at first, because it just seemed too like, I don't know, too robotic. But we're about to show the people and they could be the judge, Let's how you say, big screen, because the No Diddy, boom. And let's get to the first part. First, we're going to play, for other people that's not aware, we're going to play the original video, and then we're going to go into his apology.
So this is what got us here.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Can someone tell me whatever the conversation is supposed to even be about? It's about Diddy apology, and we're going to show the video on how Diddy assaulted his then ex-girlfriend, Cassie. So what you think after seeing that?
I think boy got some issues. Like he treated her like a rag doll. Like she was 90 pounds soaking wet. Like that was just.
And that wasn't little Diddy. That wasn't the Diddy from before. He had some weight on his bones. Pause.
In here, I gotta give her that too, because she ain't just, you know what I mean. You seen there was a clip where she actually went to the phone.
Yeah, she's trying to get up out of there.
Who she was calling, we don't know, but apparently that person didn't come to her aid. So, that was the case. This would have been out a long time ago.
Well, like all that money, he was suppressing that, and then they saying he got a lot of dirt on the elites, that they all come to his parties, and he got cameras everywhere, and he get them in compromising positions. And then you gotta think, it ain't even gotta be sexual. In Hollywood, they up there messing with all types of illegal drugs and everything. So it's no telling what they got and who they got on these cameras that's doing that. So they was protecting it because they ain't want they secrets to come out, And that's what a lot of these news outlets been reporting and saying, that he been rubbing elbows. Because you got to think, through the years, he done been with everybody from.
Oh yeah, he rubbed shoulders a lot.
Yeah, from presidents on both sides, from Republican, from messing with Trump, to get out there telling people to vote and die for Obama. That's why when they say this, like when they try to put it like he was just for Obama, you're gonna have to put out there too about how he also fucking damn, everybody's been a bunch of upsets today. You got to talk about how he was out there pushing for Trump too. Like all these industry cats was pushing for Trump because Trump was that guy that showed them how to get to the money back in the day. So everybody was trying to get with the golden ticket. Everybody was trying to get with the golden boy with that,
Yeah. Yeah, that just so I stay on topic, it's kind of weird how it seemed like the world against a man that there isn't much proof about. But yeah, here, you know what I'm saying? We see the proof is in the pudding. That joint is plastered everywhere. But here's another thing I want to talk to you about, Mo. How, all right, the statute of limitations has passed with this. So he cannot get prosecuted for that, right? And even so, he already settled with her. Like he paid her. Like, all right, boom,
so she can't even bring up the. I mean, this came out in the civil case. So when you read her stuff talking about the case, she talks about this. This incident is in the civil case, is in the paperwork describing this. When people were saying she was lying, now we got the video. We got the video.
Yeah. You know, even Slim Thug had to apologize.
Yeah. I put that apology. Let's hear this coward's apology.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. Disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
My thing is here, and this is what I was saying in one of my previous video I got in the vault. Are you sorry because you truly felt like you did some horrifying and inhumane acts to your significant other, or are you sorry because you got caught?
He's sorry because that video came out. He didn't give a damn about getting caught. You see how he read out there. He didn't care about getting caught. He's sorry that video came out.
Well, I mean, yeah, I look at it as getting caught.
They saying he paid 50 racks to try to suppress it. So what I think, allegedly, I don't have no proof of this, is when they raided his properties, he found, like somebody found it and they leaked it because they might not can trial him in the court of law, but they could trial him in the court of public opinion. So to let people know he's a monster, you know?
So yeah, and I look at it like this, because it seems to be a full out, every man for himself deal going on, with other people in the industry as well as him, because he's a part of that same, ring of individuals who are doing illegal activities, This isn't even the first time we heard about.
We've been hearing about stuff. We've been hearing about this all through the years, man.
Exactly. Remember the Asian women that he was with?
They said he beat it, allegedly beat his didn't she say she was pregnant and he kicked her in the stomach?
Yeah.
We obviously see that's what he's capable of.
Yeah, he shit, that boy need to be on the soccer team the way he be kicking.
Crazy thing is,
I'm thinking
even if he ain't guilty from now on, he guilty, man.
Yeah.
Like he just opened the floodgates and he made all of us men out there that we be like, hey, women are lying and this and that. He just set everybody back.
Yeah, your credibility is shot after that.
Yeah, he sat everybody back with that one.
Now, you if you tell me something, I need a lie detector test. Like, you need to back up.
Shit, the diddler probably know how to beat that too.
Your word is no longer your bond. You know.
Shit, he probably know how to beat that too, man. That dude ain't got no. That boy ain't care. He don't got no type of integrity. He know he wrong. He got his son making diss track. And then
that rubbed me the wrong way.
Like this is exactly what I was thinking. Shout out, Lisa. If you sorry, you apologize just for that. And then all that shit he's saying, he went to whoever his PR man, they try to cross every T and dot every I. Like, I went to therapy, I'm this, I went to God, I went to all of these people. He tried to like cover all the bases and pull on our heartstring. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm truly sorry, but I'm not. Don't forgive me. Yeah, he know what he was doing. And then like I still say, and I could be wrong, it's way more. That's why he started giving up his assets and trying to like give people back they publishing and shit. Like they publish it that ain't worth fucking 2 cents. That you done took it from 20 years ago. No, who wants to hear a Mark Carey song in 2024? You
sure about that? Hey, somebody find Total.
Yeah.
Somebody are they on Twitter? Like, because I know.
But one of them is married to Omar Epps, so I mean, we know she doing good. He's still getting it, you know.
Yeah. But you bring up a good point with that whole, you know.
Yeah, and then I feel like those elites, all those companies that he had like interest in, they started. I think they made him sell his stuff. They made him sell his shares in Ciroc and everything, you know,
because that brings heat to their
like he messing it up for everybody. So I think they was like, you know what, we can't put up with this. You're gonna have to give up XYZ because we don't got time for you to be messing with us and messing up the bottom line. Yep. You know that's the main thing that they care about is the bottom line, you know.
Of course, man. That's business for you.
Yeah, the bottom line above everything, you know.
You know, even Revolt, you know, he was part owner of that.
Yeah, he had to give that up. That's what I'm saying. All of them made him give up his interest in these different companies. Revolt, Ciroc. Everybody think he was an owner of Ciroc, but he really didn't own Ciroc. He was really just one of the faces of them to help promote it. But he wasn't, which I thought he was, the way they was putting it out there, but come to find out he wasn't. He just was one of the people that they had out there for the controlling interest of it.
Yeah. So and here's the thing too, right? When we go back to this video, we've heard about all the stories about these parties and what go on in there. And we heard the one of the latest things tied to that too is this booger sugar, this pink booger sugar, right?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it's so much more that's going on that we don't know about just yet. But give it time, it's coming out.
Oh, I know. I know. That's what I was telling you. I was like, I already know that it's way more. That's why I don't think he settled with her so fast because of what this video or something. I think because all the other stuff she know on him and all the other stuff that's going to come out on him and on the situation. Because like you said, he rubbed elbows with a lot of the elites and stuff. Like he the Black Epstein, man.
Yeah. He's definitely a boogeyman of his.
That's why sector. I'm telling you, that's why he was running around doing all the stuff he was doing, because he was moving he was too invincible everywhere he was at, you know? And then the way they raided his house but didn't take him in, that's suspect too, you know?
That shows you something.
Yeah. I mean, they came looking for something. They ain't come there looking to
He said, I never listened to Diddy, never cared about it. Yeah, the music industry is it sounds like it's a big playground.
Yeah, I mean, you giving these people, especially at their ages, a lot of them at the ages they at, they getting more money, and you giving them the world, and then you gotta think a lot of people be worshiping these people. Like, it was a video I was trying to bring up where Puff is saying, like, I'm on top of the world. There's nothing y'all could do to me. There's nothing anyone could do to me.
Was he in the office?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's saying it then. I'm on top of the world. Nobody can stop me. I'm young. I got money. I got this. Like,
I'm a savage. You know what I mean? All this other craziness. Like, yeah, that's the problem, man. You know what I mean? When that power gets to your head, that's where the downfall comes in. And even if you think about it on the aspect of once you underestimate your opponent, that's when you get got. See what I'm saying? So he fell off his square because he's underestimating everything because he feels like he's on top of the world.
What Smith are you talking about for us to demand to be arrested? Will Smith? I mean,
it was said that he was at these parties too. I mean, like you said, the Black Epstein, man, instead of coming to the island, they go into the parties.
Yeah, that's man. All of them in Hollywood, man. Like, I seen this girl put on Twitter, now known as X, that it's funny how y'all saying we can't lock Diddy up, but y'all locked Bill Cosby up for something that happened that was claimed to be happening in the 70s with no proof, no video, nothing. We got videos and everything on him. I'm not putting that one up there. I mean, I heard that. And I mean, I seen Will do some suspect stuff to me. Like, I got a son, and I love my son. I kiss him on his cheek, his forehead. I'm not kissing my son in the mouth. I'm not kissing my daughter in the mouth. Like, I seen him do all that weirdo stuff too. So I agree with you. Like, anybody doing any injustice against kids, against women, against men, against anybody, especially anything with raped, they deserve to be underneath the jail. I mean, I really think they deserve more than that, but
well, suffering.
Yeah, because they are creating a cycle that when you break down to most of these people that's going through or that's abusers, they say that they was abused, and like R. Kelly, the industry let R. Kelly get away with that shit. From our account, we was in high school when that video came out, so it was 20-something years they was letting him get away with that buffoonery, and they was all cool with that shit.
I guess because according to like that video, they was looking at it like, okay, well, you seen him give the person money, and then it went down. So it was like,
man, that was a baby. That was a baby. And what he did, the same shit Diddy did. First he said it wasn't him, but then what he was doing with his music, dropping gospel music, and everybody forgot for years. They waited till he got $13 in his account, and now they didn't. But even at his joint, and I agree, Lisa, abuse has nothing, no colors, no nothing, no anything. You absolutely right about that.
Yep. It does not, same thing like, what I mean? The devil comes in many shapes and forms, evil doesn't have a color,
You believe the devil making these people do this?
Well, I believe you definitely sharing some kind of ideology of the of Satan. You know what I mean? Because you can't live like that and not feel like you don't care to be godly. You know what I mean? To be holy, to be humble. These people want to be gods of evil. It sounds like, you know what I mean? If you look at the way Puff moving around and all these other people with money, you know what I mean?
Like I said, the love of money is the root to evil. Even though nowadays I feel attention is replacing the love for attention is replacing money. Because money is a tool, but people is doing anything for attention. You go down social media, people doing anything for attention. It's no more shame. Like nobody got shame no more. And these elites and these people that's in Hollywood and stuff,
they're playing off of
us normal folks gotta stop glorifying them in their moves and making them think that they above and stop supporting them in their shit, because like I said in that video, it was perfect to show how he really feel, because he was saying he can't be touched.
Yes. And what this does is it opens up the people's minds. Like, okay, if you could do this, I could imagine what somebody else could do of your stature or whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah.
Because just because you got money, now you're able to, control the strings on the puppet. You see what I'm saying? So this is just a little glimpse into the world of what goes on in these cults. Because I consider that as being like a part of a cult. That was like he religiously threw these parties. We've been hearing about him for decades. Party, Diddy party. Everybody talking about a Diddy party. And then you hear about some celebrity, they're like, yeah. Before,
but you gotta think, before it was Diddy, where was the other place? They was all going to these parties and these celebrities was doing all this craziness.
Yeah, it's all kinds of stuff.
The Playboy Mansion. It was all types of places. Like even all the stuff that you was hearing about with Bill Cosby, they was doing that joint at the Playboy Mansions and all these other influential people in Hollywood and stuff. Epstein said it best. Darkness is the absence of light. Let me see. Einstein. I don't know why the hell I got it. I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Perfect opposites.
Yeah. Because like, I ain't gonna lie, the father in me upset me seeing him kick her like that. Like, it ain't like she was attacking him and he was defending herself. Only thing I wish would have went different, I wish she would have fought back. I wish she would have took that phone and bashed him up his goddamn head. You know what I mean? Actually, he had that towel on. She'd have stomped his damn foot and shit, like, and get her shit off on him. Exactly. Or probably wait till he went to sleep and fucking cracked him up on his head. Look, like somebody need to go upside that motherfucker head, because it's too many people saying, you know what I mean? What he need, what she need, they need some of this action.
What the? Hey, bro, don't you ever put your hands on my mama ever again. Let me find out you do it again. I'm going to shove my bottle down your throat. Do it again.
Yeah.
That's what he did. Somebody to shove that goddamn, put a foot up in his ass, slap him up.
Look, I don't know how she was raised, but I know coming up, especially as a father, you will want your daughter, you tell your daughter, like, if somebody ever trying to grab you up or try to kidnap you, you try to kick them right in the balls. You know what I'm saying? Get out of there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she forgot that move. You know what I'm saying? He in the towel.
But like Lisa said, man, and I'm pretty sure this played a great part. Afraid of the retaliation. And then I forgot how much. I'm going to Google that shit to see. Because I remember before, and I always thought that shit was crazy. When they was dating, I remember it came out how much he was giving her for allowance. Where they were saying he was giving her like some crazy amount, like $100,000 a month and stuff for her shit. And I was saying, like, damn, that's a lot. First, when I heard about it, I was living in California then. And I'm like, man, he giving all of that up. That's like, he getting that much money that he giving her millions a year just for being his. Remember, when he first was messing with her, when she first came out, she wasn't his girl. Remember, it was the rumors they was mentioning. Remember, she was Ryan Leslie's girlfriend, the producer. And he took his girl, he took his songs, he took all that stuff because he wasn't even signed with Bad Boy. He was signed to one of them other labels.
Yeah, I forget exactly what it was too, but
I agree with you. Like with the video, I did before the video came out. I believed some stuff was going down because there was too much stuff going, and this shit sound like a movie, Lisa, where they were saying he was blowing people cars up for talking to her, like they was renting escorts so he could watch her with the escorts with her and the dudes. Like, Diddy hanging people off of balconies. Like, this dude's some worse than Suge Knight with all the with him and shit. The video, like, it sounds so crazy that it a lot of people thought it was unbelievable. Then we see the video, the shit is actually worse because now it's like, because we seen that video, shit, this is only a glimpse, a small amount on what this motherfucker actually was doing that we know of.
Yeah, we know there was more women. We know there's more men.
I gotta take that Pride Month joint off there because they zapped me. I already got in trouble on YouTube for speaking my piece about just child support. They came for me.
I know, right? That's crazy.
I do think we need to draw more awareness to human trafficking. We do need to do that. Like, I didn't realize
that's a big deal.
How I mean, human trafficking and a lot of this other stuff is, you know, it's the oldest profession because, you know, YouTube, you can't say everything, you know.
Yeah, we got.
But yeah, so like a lot of that data. It's so much stuff that is being bottled in with the human trafficking under that umbrella that I don't think you get enough light, because a lot of this stuff that once I start learning more about, because, you know, they make us do training on that all the time and different shit. And like when you go overseas, you see it more evident once you know what to look for.
I think
it has been going on for centuries. They have legal in some countries, legal S work.
Yeah.
And you see, like this last time I've been overseas, I did not notice none of that because I wasn't nowhere in that areas. Like, I wasn't paying no mind, but I know it was there because my junior guy. But then like a lot of them in clubs. So when they was handing us the flyers and stuff to come to clubs and stores, it was like, you know, I just kind of swapped the car because, you know, strip clubs, things like that ain't my thing. So, but I'm pretty sure it's out there. But then you can see in certain areas, like when you in regular bars and clubs, you can see the ones that's around. Like, I ain't never been to a country and I ain't see Filipinos in there. Filipinos, because that's a lot of them, which they don't talk about a lot. They get trafficked a lot. Them, the Asian side of the house, like in Bahrain, I seen it was a lot of women from Thailand and stuff that they was just piled on in the clubs. Holland has legal S trades. I know Singapore had it. A lot of these places be hiding that joint in plain view because they call it massage parlors and stuff, you know? And a lot of this stuff, a lot of these small little Asian countries in the Pacific and stuff, a lot of these elite businessmen and stuff fly over there to do they thing. Like me and like regular people wouldn't even know about these underground clubs and these clubs. Like a lot of that stuff is right in the open.
Right.
I feel bad for Mackie, Pastor Jakes, and Will Smith. They all got wings split and cheeks. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, Thor.
That's quite a way to put it.
Yeah. I don't even know who. Oh, I'm like Creek Mill. Who is that? I just caught on to who that is.
Yeah. That's quite a way to put it.
I don't know, man. You see how 50 been coming at them?
I mean, he should have followed up with Bill. He should have put Bill Smith.
But you seen when
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he
when
already-
50 said about Meek Mills when Meek came at him, he's like, you need to do this and that. Worry about being in the studio working the album. He's like, I'm glad to see you standing up for your man and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see his comments. Who comments you can't see?
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't put it on the stream. Whole lot of I can't say that. I believe it though. I'm telling you, the stuff they say at P. Diddy parties and the stuff he into, that's a wild boy, bro. That's a wild, like, he in every community.
Mm-hmm.
He in every community if you think about it.
Yeah. He definitely got long arms.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not even that. I just feel like that dude is everything. He in the LGBTQ community. He's a black. He's in everything, man. I think he's a goddamn predator. I don't know if that producer's telling the truth, but remember he had a whole he was in the whole relationship with Farnsworth Bentley right in front of us.
You know that is speculation. I mean, I don't know exactly what happened with that, but you know, it is speculation that something happened. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, Superhead said in her book.
Yeah. Wow.
I agree with you. I imagine would it haven't been so. I remember and think about when I read Superhead book. That was like 2008, 2009. I know I was stationed in Jersey. I definitely agree with this, and I was telling somebody that because most people who that get, you know what I mean, that essay happens to is usually by somebody that knows them. It don't really be a stranger that does it in most cases. It's usually somebody that knows the person and made them feel comfortable before they fucking violate it.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't love no Diddy.
Supposedly that's how the trauma continues. It starts there and it continues. You know, so Diddy in LA.
Damn, as soon as I spent how much was he paying this, it's saying how much he paid Carisha. I'm trying to see because I remember it was crazy how much he was giving her monthly.
But that just goes to show you, if you giving somebody that much monthly,
yeah, I'm telling you,
you know your yearly salary is bananas. But like I said before, that money, you know what I'm saying, that gets to your head. You getting all this money, you feel invincible. You know what I'm saying? The moment you start feeling invincible, that's when you get knocked off your square. So this right here,
I don't think it's the end for him though.
Nah, it's not. But look, the statute of limitations is up. So they knew if they drop, okay, yeah, we can't knock you up or nothing, but we gonna embarrass you.
He was giving her $250,000 a month for allowance.
So in the sense she was living her best life as far as that, because who
was it?
I'm saying
like,
from the money aspect. I'm not saying that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She was getting treated right.
Because I remember when I was saying, like, I was looking at that shit, I was like, that shit is crazy when it came out, because that was like years ago. Because I remember I was stationed in Cali, and I remember they came out, because I remember when she came out song, because remember, it was MySpace Day.
Oh, yeah. That's back in the
Yeah,
day.
it was MySpace days. And I remember she came out because her shit, it was like the group with her and Ryan Leslie. And then he was making love songs and everything about her, like what you call it? Remember that song
Addiction.
Diamond Girl? Addiction, he wrote that. But remember, Diamond Girl?
Yeah,
That was his song to her
yeah.
because he was wanting to marry her, proposed to her and all that, and then she left for that $250,000 a month.
I mean that do look kind of low. I ain't gonna lie. It
You
looked
gotta
like
think though.
she put money over love.
Yeah, but you gotta think a 19-year-old struggling from Boston, wherever she's from.
Yo,
250.
Ryan was talent. Ryan
Yeah.
Leslie had mad
But who the
talent.
hell did
He was
Diddy?
the-
Who the hell? Now we know why Diddy wasn't paying none of his artists. He was too busy paying hush money to all the damn people who he's abusing.
The sugar daddy. He being the sugar daddy over there.
And the
You
mama.
know?
EMD is music enough, rock, hardcore. Why you gotta disrespect rap? I like rap. I like rap. I like R&B. I like a little bit of country music. I like a little bit of everything. Watch your mouth. Why you gotta disrespect the homie?
Yeah, that's a troll.
I like
That's
trolls,
troll.
man. Trolls keep engagement. If you're gonna troll, you gotta hit the like. And subscribe to Soul Sounds. Yeah, let's play this apology again. Dissect him a little.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. Now to go into therapy and going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace.
Let me stop this for a sec. So he went to therapy, rehab, and church.
All after the video came out.
Yeah, but he's saying, yeah, so 8 years ago this was supposed to happen. Now you done found God. We just heard you got caught with pink nose candy. Oh, Devin, you such a sweetheart. What does that make you if you sitting here watching me? You might be down with the diddler and you upset. Is this Meek Mill's burner account?
Word.
And what do you mean? Why do we know so much? First off, I'm probably old enough to be your father, Devin Boone. Second of all of this is public information. But not even gonna entertain you.
Yeah, anyways.
Probably time you out. You got one more comment. Yeah, I agree. He ain't apologized straight to them because this a PR stunt. Somebody made him go out here and do that.
I think the lawyer had him do that. Person.
Yeah, he got a dumb lawyer. You need to fire that lawyer ASAP, bro. ASAP. He should have did all this apologizing. Soon as he settled, he should have did all that.
Yeah,
he should have did all that then.
Because
He had to know. I mean, he should have knew all this was going to come out eventually. Somebody was going. But somebody was going to have a copy.
I definitely agree, Mo. If he apologized right when he settled, he made a public apology, and then the video came out later, we'd have been like, "Oh well, he apologized." I mean, that's fucked up.
First of all,
he apologized.
Another thing, he obviously had to keep abusing his dad. First off, we seen the other women that say he abused them after her, but he had to keep doing it. That she still felt some type of way about him because he would do it. You know? Like he ain't sorry for that shit. Cause what he went to rehab for? Cause we know he's still getting high. He look high in this shit, like he hung over. Allegedly.
I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Truly sorry. All right.
You see the comments?
Imagine living your life this way
Yeah.
at night. You're funny.
He said my hairline cooked, my barber should be paid.
Oh, I was looking at the bottom one. Yo, just at this point, you might as well just finish paying everybody. Everybody that come at you, just pay him, man. Because ain't nobody. Look, nobody believing nothing you saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. You said all before the video came out. You be like, all right, I'm gonna do some fighting. I'm gonna fight for us, and I'm gonna do some fighting for me. You know what I mean? You saying all this other gibberish. Now that this come out, you want to, man. I get this clown out of here.
Yeah, the keyboard warriors.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Apology.
I wonder where he at. He probably somewhere in his mama basement, just typing away. Uncle Mo, your hairline. I think you're
He
so
better be going
handsome.
live from rehab.
I'm telling you, Diddy
Real.
is good because, like they was saying when they raided his house, man, he got so much stuff on all these elites, man.
The rapper P. Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs.
Yeah, the court documents filed in the US mention guests were drawn to Combs's alleged sex trafficking parties because of his so-called access to celebrities and international dignitaries, which included the likes of Prince Harry.
Let's go to Royal and Showbiz reporter Kinsey Schofield.
He even got the dang on Prince.
I'm a little surprised. Harry though.
Harry
I
won a
thought that was
party.
the more legit one.
Harry won a party.
This was before Meghan.
He won a shit. We don't know.
Mm.
They said he
Things that make you go,
And you seen what what's his name? Hilton Perez had to say about him. How he paid the 500,000 and shit. I mean the 50,000 for that shit. Like, which I agree, them cats need to always gotta go to work on the railroad in 4 hours. I'm off to strive. Cheers, guys. Looking forward to drop in and talk trash later. The clowns in the chat. Whatever floats your boat, happy we could bring you some enjoyment, man. Hit the like on your way out, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's crazy.
It's bogus. Keyboard warriors.
Yeah, I mean, it is it is crazy how some people will come in just to troll. I mean, it's part of the game. It's all part of the game, so I don't get upset.
It's like one of those things with success comes haters, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll let them hate for a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know
Get
how that goes.
Popping a little something. But yeah, so now I got a trivia question though. What happened to what was his latest after Cassie came the Asian girl and then it was Young Miami.
That is true though. 50,000 is pretty low for them damn videos, man. And what's 50,000? You giving 250,000 a month to just Cassie? Remember, he had Kim, he had his other kid's mother, he had his he had a bunch of girls on his payroll that he had. I'm pretty sure he had his boyfriend on there. That is a lot of, you know.
That is a low ball.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, if they're paying the person directly that works at that hotel, they're looking at it like, oh, and that's for them, it's still a come up. You know what I mean? They're like, oh damn, I don't get this much a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, he had to find the right worker that was really struggling and took that joint because like he said, 50,000 is like $50 at that, and then you got to get multiple cameras to get that view.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that we seen two different. Because what was that? There was in the hallway this way, and then it was in the hallway.
There's like three different ones. Because remember, he was throwing the vases and shit at her too.
Oh yeah, actually, it's three. He was sitting down and he threw something.
I know Slim Thug.
He was a little too comfortable in that hotel.
Yeah, he didn't even think to put some damn clothes on.
But hold up, was they the only ones on that floor?
No. It was in the
That's the
middle
thing.
LA.
Nobody came out their room like, what? Oh, what?
They ain't want to get their ass whooped too.
Nobody called the police.
That's I'm shocked nobody called the cops.
Nah, man, that ain't normal. That is not normal.
Yeah, even his bodyguards, like, yeah, probably it's his security watching that shit, but even his bodyguards ain't none of them like step in and be like, boss, you bugging. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was even nobody there to save him from himself.
You know what I think too? There was a clip that came out before we seen this, where she was hiding from him under a blanket.
I seen that clip.
I'm wondering if that was around the same time.
It probably is the same one. I seen that
it
when
looked
he was
like a hotel room. It definitely looked like a hotel room. So that's what I'm thinking. Like she was trying to like.
He said he got 14
you know what I mean?
people.
Like she didn't want to be filmed by him. She was trying to like.
Got 14 people. Don't quit my day job. I don't got 14 people. I could see the numbers on it because we're on different channels, but in Twitter. But we also got you, and I wouldn't even think you are a human at this point. I don't know if trolls are human. You only in here in the chat now just because I ain't got no moderators to boom you.
Yeah, so I mean, do we even count him? He's like
we don't count him. All right, my bad. I'm just messing around. My bad for wasting your time. StreamYard. Why, you want to join? Yeah, I'm on StreamYard.
It's a fact. What's the word, Lisa? Have anything to add?
Combs, the rapper.
Let's see. I want to watch that one. This food.
Executive, perhaps being linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed and they've been very tactful, would probably be the best word to use, as they made entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now they did take a couple people into custody. We witnessed that. Now, are they under arrest? Are they just being asked about what they know?
That shit is crazy, just seeing how tactical they was to come in there. That's a lot of resources to come recover whatever they came to recover, because I feel like that was a recovery mission because they knew he wasn't there. Because usually when the feds come to get you, they usually
got
hit everywhere at once and already got eyes on you before they come.
So that means there's a hierarchy above all this that may have been on those tapes, and they do not want P. Diddy to leverage them. See what I'm saying? So they could have sent in, allegedly, they could have sent in their resources to confiscate that. See what I'm saying? Because like we all know, when the feds come, they come. That means they got you. They got the proof lined up. But they didn't arrest nobody.
They at least got enough proof to get people to start flipping.
Right. But here, that didn't happen. That's suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, they spend it because they were saying that he was what did they say? That he left the country and was fleeing, but he wasn't leaving the country. His plane, his private plane was leaving, but he was walking around Miami and stuff. Like, they had eyes on him the whole time, but they knew they was coming to build that case on him. That's why I don't think it's done yet. I think when he go down, he gonna take, but it's also rumors allegedly that he's an informant, which make sense with all the Keefe D stuff that came out.
Yeah, what Keefe D was saying was they never said whose house they were raiding.
Yeah, but because for them to think that Keefe D gonna have evidence for some damn crime from 30 years ago in his house, I mean, I think anybody with common sense would know that was BS,
Yeah, that's pretty wild though. They knew what they was looking for, I could tell you that. So, who had them get this, and who told them that it was there? Now that's where we at with this.
Somebody that he pit, I mean, the right people at the wrong time, they should have been hitting them up. They could have stopped a lot of this years ago, but he was lining everybody's pockets.
I mean, you could just imagine.
I can't see a billionaire, the guy who they saying is trafficking, that was supposed to be trafficking his pink candy and all that stuff. I can't see a billionaire leaving that many liabilities, Bobby Brown and them was smarter than that.
Oh man.
Man, I'm pretty sure at least it's a lot of stuff they found that they ain't telling us about, and probably behind the scenes people paying that. Because I remember when they used to tell me as a kid about what you see over every judge's bench, it say "In God We Trust," and on every dollar bill, what it say? "In God We Trust." So money talks and bullshit runs the marathon.
Kind of it incorporated God in our justice system, even though all justice isn't exactly righteous justice. Because we seen innocent people get locked up, and they only locked up because they couldn't afford a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? They had a public defender. So
even then, a lot of these cats be locked up because they stupid as hell too. Like, I don't know if you've seen the documentary on the Central Park 5.
I didn't. I meant to check that out though.
You can't watch that Netflix show without actually seeing the real documentary, because the show was made to pull on your heartstrings and to drive emotion out of you. So some of that joint is entertainment value, because some of the stuff that they even act like it had, the timelines don't match up. But a lot of the shit too, they got that time for bad parenting, because it wasn't just 5 people that got arrested. They arrested, because remember, there was a bunch of people in the park that night. They arrested a lot of them. It's just that they got them in there and they was able to tell them to lie on each other. And it was one person, the parent told him, like, nah, say this. It was the other person, parent, like, Mom, my kid ain't do this. I'm taking my. Some people like, we ain't grape nobody. We rob people. I'll take my time for the robbery. I'm not going down for something I didn't do.
Hold on.
Like I'm saying,
I think I did see that years ago.
Yeah.
And the only ones that didn't go down was the people that helped. I think they tried to throw them in there, but then it came out that
they wound up getting exonerated after they did the time. The one guy who wasn't there at all, who was never in the park or anything, he just went down to the precinct to walk with his friend. He got hit with the most time because he was the oldest, but he wasn't there at all. He just didn't understand what was going on. Like you said, public defenders. He was illiterate, so he did not understand what was going on, and he just agreed, and he was scared. That's why, like, a lot of stuff we got to teach our kids, and we got to like tell them, hey, the whole way they handle the kids. I'm telling you, watch that documentary. We see, I know copyright, we won't be able to do a reaction going through that shit. We might could break down, but when you watch that shit, it's gonna piss you off because the way the shit was corrupt from beginning to end, bro. Where you see the cops telling them to the story to say, because they didn't even know each other. Out of the 5, like 3 knew each other, 2 didn't, and then they gave both of them stories to blame it on the other one, and then they put it together to say they was all together, but they're lying on each other. And then the sad part is when the actual guy who did it, they had DNA evidence that linked them to it, and they were suppressing that the whole time. That when it came out years later, the only way they got exonerated from it because he confessed because he found God. He already had life. Found God, ran into I can't think of the damn dude name because I know it was Yusuf. What the hell is the other dude name? Whatever. He ran into the dude because they got into a fight on Rikers Island years before. He see him years later, 13 years later, up north, walking around, feet hurting, and seeing he like, damn, he's still in jail for this shit. And I did it. And he confessed to another inmate, and the inmate took him to the chaplain, and the chaplain told him, hey, you need to say it. And even though they knew they framed him from the start, they was like, oh, all you telling us it was 6 and not 5. So he had to come out and tell them detail that they never released to the public, and that's how they got off and shit. And then he found out they had his DNA the whole time, and he was a serial rapist that when he was in there for multiple shit and murder that they could have just linked it because they had all his shit. But he told shit that nobody knew but him, and he did it by himself. And then they finally start going through the stuff to get it that it was one that was still in jail. Besides the one that was in jail, he was in there again for something else that he did. But he got a bunch of time because it wasn't his first offense because of that case that They had to go back and do all the shit. They got a couple of millions later on in life, but it was just crazy.
Yeah, it still makes you feel like, the justice system let you down.
It did.
You know what I mean? The
justice system is not for normal people, man.
Nah.
When it works, it could be good, but that shit is too much corruption on all types of shit. That's why when you look at that prison, when they say the school to prison pipeline, that shit is so real. Because if you even look at the structures of a lot of our schools and stuff, it looks just like a yard up north in some of these penitentiaries that these kids is well adjusted once they start going through that. And then it's not rehabilitation. Like, they're not trying to rehabilitate nobody. They just trying to a body. It's a business. It's a business. Like, That's the whole thing. Hold on for a second.
That's pretty wild. That's wild indeed. Everything is a business. Everybody always has something to gain when it comes to this. And that even goes back to the music. The music, when they bring out the music, I remember the days where, they had everything that came out was something to dance to or had a message in it. You know what I mean? Not to do drugs. They told you about the broken glass in the hallways, pissy staircases and stuff like that. There was a message in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the messages got blurred out. Now they want you to get on like the gangster rap.
Yeah. I agree. That's why he was saying earlier about rap and stuff. Like I listen to different stuff. I can't listen to a lot of new stuff. I can listen to some new artists, but like you said, it was a message. Music is powerful, man. Even that fucking coward R. Kelly. I ain't gonna say we all. A lot of people liked his music, but he was telling on himself. Then the dude told us he was the Pied Piper. What was the Pied Piper? He used to play that joint and lower the kids out of the town, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, even like I said, like I was looking at the joint. We probably can react to that where it's on the Rikers Island documentary and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Like our jails do not try to rehabilitate anybody, and they know that. That's why when you go to jail, they don't look at it when you come home like if you learned anything. Like, damn, it should be that if it was in place the way it's supposed to be or what they say it'd be, it should be when somebody come home, they should be coming home with at least a trade. Like it should be you go in there and there should be a program that sets you up that when you come home, you don't reoffend. You know what I mean? Because you got the tools to succeed in society, to be productive citizen in society, but they don't want you to do that because if you reoffend, guess what? You come back in there, they get paid, they get their overtime. It was even in New York State. What is it? Hudson, one of people, the crime rate had dropped, so the prison was damn near empty, and they was showing how these CEOs and these doctors and stuff there was filling out all these overtime slips like that. It was more correctional officers and staff than actual inmates there. That they wanted to close it down because it was like it wasn't needed, and they went berserk over that stuff.
It's dirty.
Mm-hmm.
That don't sit well at all.
Yeah.
Wow, man. And it just goes to show you, you know, just like, yes, Lisa, you know, corruption is on all levels, very many levels. And, you know, indeed, we can't attack everywhere at once. So, you know what I mean? It's like you got to pick something to you know what I mean, to go after.
Yeah.
You know, and collectively, we'll be able to, you know, bring awareness to it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, so many battles on a, you know what I'm saying, on the field. We got to pick one. It's like every group got to pick one to handle. You understand what I'm saying? We need a group to handle the chemtrails they spraying in the air. You know what I'm saying? We need a group, you know, to handle, you know, prison reform issue and what's going on there. We need a group, you know what I mean, that's specifically for the youth and looking into centers to keep them busy. You know what I mean? Out the street.
Think about our old neighborhood, man. I don't know if you're on the last time you've been around there, but a lot of the programs, even the schoolyards where we used to play at and gave us something to do and the sports and shit, that shit ain't even there. Morris, they turned the basketball court and all that shit into a garden.
Garden? What they growing? Tomatoes?
I don't know what they growing. Ain't like they giving it back to the community. Oh,
No,
Cassie lawyer responds to Diddy apology video.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Said Combs' recent statement is more about himself than the many people he has hurt. When Cassie and multiple other women came forward, he denied everything and suggested that his victim was looking for a payday. That he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denial was proven false and shown in his pathetic apology. And now he's trying to sway us with words.
That's strong. That's a strong statement right there.
Mm-hmm.
But is he lying? You know what I'm saying? Like, because the way I'm looking at it, the way I was perceiving that was, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, yeah, he's trying to sway you with words. It's a PR stunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's trying to do damage control for his image. That's how it rubbed off. I don't know what's going on my screen. Look like it's black.
What, your screen?
Yeah, on my end it looked black.
It's showing you, but you know how your joint do at a certain time.
Freezing and all that. This is a Mac, so there should be no excuses.
Yeah, it ran at the hour mark, and I'm on this hotel Wi-Fi.
I don't know, whatever they got, I need to up mine too. This ain't it. Let me see something. I stop my camera for a little bit.
You already know all these comedians. Yeah, they making fun of this, which this is the one thing they shouldn't be making fun of at all. Okay, it's 10:38.
Yeah,
I ain't got a PT
I think
anymore though.
Yeah, see, Lisa already said you're frozen.
Yeah, your joint showing now. Oh, it froze again.
I don't know what's going on, like Marvin Gaye.
I mean, we've been on over an hour.
Yeah, I think we
have to get my uniform ready for the morning and
spoke our piece.
Yeah.
Or pieces. You know what I mean?
Get on the diddler.
Definitely a good show.
Yeah.
You know,
it gave me some ideas for some other topics to talk about, the corruption and the prison reform, and put our resources and stuff. You know. I see what somebody said. Everybody's live talking about Diddy.
Yeah.
We got all 30 of our people watching. What's the platform? Like Doggy Diamond got 1,000 people.
I wasn't even checking through I forgot to do that separate joint.
Yeah, I'm looking. I see. Take heed to the message. I like her point of view from a woman's point of view. Good night, Lisa. Yeah, I'm gonna call her night too, because I'm acting like my old tail ain't gotta be up.
Yeah.
In uniform. I'm in training. I don't know what this week is. I passed my test with building a server last week, so now we all get into the math and all that stuff.
We all got a job to do. You know what I mean? To make it work. I got 6 days straight.
I'm glad I came live. Then I ain't cry myself to bed. The Knicks lost.
Yo, a lot of people was hoping for the Knicks tonight, though.
The whole team got hurt. Jalen Brunson broke his hand. Brunson broke his hand. OB thigh. Even if we won tonight, we ain't got enough players to play on Tuesday when they go to the next round. We ain't got enough players. We up there playing with G League players now. Oh man, now Destiny Davis, whoever that dude is talking crazy. The trolls be out, man. This is what I gotta say to you trolls, man. It ain't thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up.
That's what I gotta say to you trolls.
What the? Hey, bro, don't you ever put your hands on my mama ever again. Let me find out you do it again. I'm gonna shove my bottle down your throat. Do it again.
Thank you and good night.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
And for all you abusers out there, Diddy.
Stop it. Get some help.
I approve of this message.
Yeah, but good night, everybody. Enjoy. Be back before you know it.
Indeed, bro.
You said you're working 6 days this week.
I'm working 6 days straight. Sunday on my rest day, I'll be back at it like.
Well, next week is the holiday, right?
Next week.
Yeah, next week the holiday.
Wait, hold up. Oh,
Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day, yeah.
I wish I could go see my mom's, but I look at them plane tickets. I'm like, probably go see my kids.
Ain't like what it used to be, man. Because my fam they ain't doing the Katonan thing right now.
Yeah. I wish I could be there for the 4th of July so I could battle my neighbor with the fireworks. See, I would do it afterwards when I graduate out of here, but I think they go crazy in my subdivision. I start lighting them joints off. Cops would be right there for mine.
I mean, just come to New York and do it.
I hate that shit when I be in New York. I don't know. I hate fire. As you know, they'll start doing fireworks from.
Yeah, for the whole month.
No. They will start doing fireworks from like as soon as it start warming up to like October. You don't know if it's fireworks or gunshots, man.
That's
all times of the damn night too. Like you trying to sleep. I'd be so pissed off, man.
You start hearing fireworks, you be like, hold up.
Especially when I had the little baby, I'm like, oh man, can't soon as get him to sleep. Now I'm up dealing with that, man. But I feel like once my kids go to New York, they can sleep through anything. Yeah. You know, people don't start playing music till midnight.
That's how I came up. I came up under, you know what I mean, my pops blasting music.
Yeah, they just put the shit in the damn window, blasting like the whole neighborhood when they hear your music.
That's facts. I did that too.
You only hear noise like 2 times a year.
I had the whole 8 bumping at one point.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, you only hear noise like twice a year. I don't think I ever been home for New Year's. I always been in New York for New Year's or on deployment or something. And 4th of July, that joint be a whole week. That joint be looking like Macy Day Parade. That whole cul-de-sac be up. I know my neighbor got to be spending. He at least be spending like $2,000-$3,000 on fireworks.
That's tradition. It sounds like.
That's what I'm saying. If I could be there this year, oh man, we gonna be battling.
I ain't mad at him.
I'm gonna go right out there. I might as well just do it in the cul-de-sac with him instead of like the backyard and stuff.
There you go. Get that camaraderie going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It look like a block party. Everybody come out because I told you my joint's a gated community, so everybody come out there and be chilling and shit.
There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Shoot, you find out. Probably be doing some kind of combo, lighting them together.
Yeah, I'm telling you, his shit is not no cheap shit. Like his shit is, he's spending some money on that. And what I've been living over there longer than him, and I've been there 11 years. So they've been there. How old is P? P is 13. Shit. They was in New York for 2 years, been back about to be a year. So they've been doing at least about 6 years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, man.
All right, bro. Let's call it a night. Because if it was about to be 11 over here, so it's almost 12 over there.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I should need gas. I don't know. I'm thinking of weird stuff. Like maybe I need to get some gas.
All right, bro. You know, as we say these days, stay dangerously safe. You know what I'm saying? Sunday, if you free.
Sunday. I don't want to incriminate I'll call you and tell you my plans. I don't want to put it on here.
Yeah. Do that. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Stay tuned. Soul Sound signing out. Uncle Mo TV.
Out.
Peace and love.
Be safe. Love the ones that love you. Stay in your own lane. There's no traffic there. We out. Let me see. I got any like fancy outro joint? No, I don't. But be safe. Love is love. Peace.